Yo, Busia Fona Dahe. This is your boy Nana Kofi. We promised you guys great content, great interviews with most especially the youth. And today we're looking at the gospel region. We're going to speak a little deeper into that. What you can do is to hit on the subscribe button, comment, like, and share. Menyetefre, so mame kwai na mentwa me ho se mame ba e de agrodie no be hyehye so menko bebia. So welcome back. Helping me with this discussion, I have with me one of gospel sensational singers. I mean, you should hear this man sing. The voice is just smooth. I have the opportunity to listen to one or two of his songs, and I mean, the presence was so great. I have with me Minister Oliver Abe, but some of us like to call him Shamo. Yo, okay, so this is Oliver. Oliver, can you tell us a little about yourself?
Okay, Oliver Kwabena Shamo Abe, and I come from La Abechewe. I was born somewhere in Pugma, but then I grew up in Koforidua. Yeah, I think that's Oliver. Yeah.
Oliver, today our focus is the gospel region, and most especially with some of you young folks trying to make it up there. I mean, I know of friends who started as gospel artists, but they diverted some way somehow into the secular region, and they are actually making it up there. What motivates you when you see all these things? What motivates you to keep on moving?
Well, what keeps me going, I think it's the voice I had before I started doing gospel music. Yeah, so there are times where I feel I'm not getting pushed, and then I had to quit and do something else. But then the voice I heard right from the start, yeah, that voice keep ringing in my head. So I think it's my motivation.
Who do you look up to when it comes to gospel music? Who is that one person, a gospel artist that you listen to?
Well, I have so many people I really look up to. They really inspire me. I learn a lot from. Yeah, in the lives of Sonny Badu, Danny McLean, Jonathan McGreno, Tedulani, Jonathan Nelson. Yeah, there are lots. Yeah, I have so many people I really learn stuff from.
And what are some of the songs, your favorite songs from these artists?
No, well, God is Good, Jonathan McGreno. Loving Me, Jonathan McGreno, Baba, Sonny Badu, and like they are more songs.
With motivation, who is that one person that pushes you and say that, oh, Oliver, you can do this, Oliver, you such a sensational, Oliver, keep on, move, keep. Who is that one person?
Actually, I don't have one person inspiring me, because wonderfully enough, I have God has actually placed people around me, and none of them actually gives me negative vibe. They all like join hands. Oliver, you can do it. Oliver, let's push it. Yeah, so they all give me positive vibes. So I get inspiration all around me. Yeah, people around me. Yeah.
Was there any time where you felt like, I'm done with this gospel business? Like I'm so done. I wouldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, as I told you earlier on, sometimes you feel like you're not going anywhere. You're trying to push, but then you are stuck. But then, as I said earlier on, it's the voice that I heard right from the start that keep me moving. Yeah, sometimes I feel like, let me just stop this singing gospel music thing and then focus on something that will bring me more like income and all that. But then it's the voice, as I said. So I'm still following the voice. Yeah.
So it's more about the passion and the mission
Sure.
behind what you're doing. But what is your take with the secular music and then with the gospel music? What makes the secular artists blow so fast than the gospel artists? What seems to be the problem?
Wow, It's a question, okay? I'm trying to get what the problem is, but then I realize, okay, what most especially if you're a gospel act and let's say you're trying to sell out your piece, you try hosting programs. Now getting sponsorship becomes a problem.
Yeah.
All right, you write proposals and then you don't get any positive feedback. But then with the secular guys, like they just go and then boom, they are there.
I had the opportunity to be at your just ended programs, which was dubbed Overflow 2020 atmosphere, and it was an overflow. I mean, an overflow. And as I just said, you such a sensational, and the presence there was just great. One of the things that caught my eyes was your parents, and they were sitting just in front of us. And when you see your parents giving you the support, how does that make you feel? Because I know of a lot of people who their parents will be like, eh, kona kosia de neja nyom na ototo wo hodo na no emphasis camera. How does that make you feel when your parents are in such support of what you do? Make you feel?
Yeah, I would say it boosts me when I realized I'm support of what I was doing or what I'm doing. Yeah, it actually boosted me to keep on because I had my parents' support. Yeah,
that's great. And with your program, what goes into it? What goes into the planning? What goes into it? Because it was so beautiful. I mean, what goes into the planning?
Whoa, a lot goes into putting events together. As the atmosphere, for instance, a lot goes into that program, and it's one program I really don't want to joke with because it's actually my heart. Well, with the support and sponsors, I don't really get enough sponsorship to finance the program, even though I have some few people out there, companies out there, they are company friends, they like to help. Also friends around me, like I'm not one-handed, I have their hands in everything I do, and then we mount what we want to mount, and then boom, we're there.
And talking about support, what about pastors? Are there some pastors who say that, oh, okay, we have an auditorium, we can give it to you since it's kingdom business, we can give it to you and then for you to do God's works?
Well, there are pastors out there who gives the auditorium out for free for the work of God, and there are some pastors out there who don't do that. Yeah, so there are good pastors out there who would like to give out the auditorium, and some pastors also don't make things flexible for the upcoming gospel arts to come up there.
And I believe that some of our parents should actually listen to their kids and get to know what they have passion for and actually motivate them. It might not be the finance, but they just need you to support them so that they can achieve something. Well, it was so good having you here. I'm blessed to have you. Shamo, Shamo.
Oh. Please don't give up. What your strength can do, just pray, and then you pray for God to put around you some pillars that will hold you. Don't give up. I never give up, and I'm here. I will never give up, and I know where I'm going to. I believe you can do same. Just don't give up. Hold on to what you're doing, and then you will succeed.